Hi everybody, this is Fred from the Internet Broadcasting Exchange, coming to you. This time we're going to be doing a tutorial about these little icons right here, down in the right-hand corner of the screen. You see people with these in their videos all the time. I'm going to show you how to make one of these using Magix Movie Edit Pro 15 Plus. And I just want to remind you that this tutorial is brought to you by MysticHardware.com. That's MysticHardware.com. It's Steve and Jerry out of Rochester, New York. If you got computer problems, go to MysticHardware.com and they'll clean up your problems for you. So let's get started here. First thing you're going to want to do, okay, is grab a standard title, drag it down here, all right, and click away. Okay, so here's your first step. This is what you want to do. You want to make one of these, okay, and this, obviously I'm going to do mine, IB Exchange, and then you want to save it. You want to go to File, Export Movie, and then you can do it either as AVI, MPEG, it doesn't really matter. But it should be like AVI MPEG or QuickTime Movie. I have one already that I have done. Okay, here's one I did. It's not exactly like very thick or anything like that. For some reason, I checked, or I neglected to uncheck save with audio file, but that's okay. You don't need the audio file. Just go to ungroup. It separates the two, and then you can Control X. Gets rid of that. All right. Also, what you want to do next, okay, is like I have this fire background. If I click on it and then I press the play, I can preview it. It'll play a nice little, see that nice little thing. I did that with particle illusion. Tutorials to come on particle illusion. You can look it up, Google it, particle illusion. The important thing to remember as I drag this down, I'm going to import only. It's a lot faster if I do it that way. The important thing to remember with Magix Movie Edit Pro is that the clip that's on the bottom is the clip that's going to be on top. So it's kind of reversed from other video editing programs. So just try and keep that in mind if it's not showing up. The next problem I see is that if we were to solo this clip, I see that there's a little, you see this little space in time here where there's no fire at all. That's a problem because basically you're not going to have any text unless you like that effect, but you won't be able to see it through the text for that amount of time. I really don't want that because I want a solid, I want it to loop pretty solidly throughout the whole clip. So this is what I need to do. I take my cursor and I put it over the bottom, this little bottom arrow pointing down to the left, right? My cursor turns into these double arrows. And I'm just going to drag to the right until I get to the point where the flames are filling up the frame. Okay, and then I'm going to wait until it turns into, I move my cursor until it turns into this little hand here, and I drag it over to the left. Okay, so now you're going to notice that the clip is a little short. So how do we fix that? Well, with this clip selected, I do Control. I press on Control and I hit D, and it duplicates the layer. Okay, now if I just zoom out a little bit, okay, I can take this layer and drag it over, and you see how there's this little, how they kind of crossfade here. Well, that's what we want. We want it just to crossfade a little bit. And the longer, the smoother the transition. But now we notice that the clip is too long. So again, we just get our cursor over. It turns into a double arrow. We're going to drag it to the left. It kind of snaps into place here. All right. And now if we play it from the beginning, you'll see that it is a nice and seamless. We have the two clips together. You can't even tell, right? It's great. So, also a good trick to know is that to trim the project area to the length of the clip, there's these two double arrows down here on the right. Click that, bang, right there. Now you've got it the right size. Okay, so let's turn this one off. or unsolo it. And what we want to do, okay, is take this text, select this text down on the bottom. We're going to go to Effects. All right, and right now I already have the Chroma key set up, but the Chroma key is under Video Effects. You're going to see it right there, Chroma key. All right, and this basically tells the program what color you want to take off of, what you want to make transparent. Okay, and we want the white in IB. Look at that, EB exchange. Isn't that something? Huh. Oh well. EB exchange to be white, or to be transparent. The white text. That screwed me all up. Anyway, so I'm going to click that. And you're going to notice there's some white still around the edges. You can just play with this fading range here. And now when we press play, export this file. Okay, file, export. Okay. Export movie. And it's either AVI, MPEG, or QuickTime. Doesn't matter. Okay. And oddly enough, let me just select and select all that. Get rid of that. Oddly enough, I have one already cooked for us. And this is probably, yeah, what do you know? It says EB Exchange. Weird. Anyways, so if I click play, you can see that the flames here. Flames are going. So how do you get this down in the corner? This is the important thing. All right. Let's import. Let's see. We'll import the intro to the video, to the tutorial videos. Okay. Everybody has seen these before. Okay. Everybody's seen these. What I want to do is switch these so that the EB exchange is on top. Okay. So what we want to do, all right, is go to Effects. We're going to go to Movement Effects, Size and Position, and we are going to just drag this down into the corner. Just like that. Okay? Make it whatever size you want. Okay? Now if we click play, you're going to see a little black box around this. And we don't want that, right? So how do you fix that? Well, once again, it's probably exactly what you're thinking. You got to go up to Chroma key, right? And with this layer selected, you're going to hit black. Okay, now test it out. Look at that. The EB exchange is transparent. So that's just a quick tutorial on how to not only misspell your logo, but how to, put one of these little banners here using Magix Movie Edit Pro. And hope you enjoyed it.